farthest person away from me in the whole universe. Wedding cake, apocalypse, and opera, what gloom? Entwined benefaction, the superhighway entrance you pulled over our one, the entourage of that spitting. Molten steel and acid, America, you're so mad. The ship of my herbs, fresh, sparkling, stir, certain, azamouth, Gemini, reading. Your teeth are nightly prayers. Your teeth are spitting. Your teeth are waterfalls at the opposite ends of the party. A deciduous forest, bacteria that fills in what can only be called gloom. Wedding cake pyramid, once Aptian spout, the knowledge of wiling in of spit hieroglyphs. To say it opens you and loses its shape too. Cigarettes, dog shape of splat, cubic turn square. The moldy wizard grumbling over mad god in the border sterling. The structure of ubiquity, the moss at the end of the long berry. If I were to tell you that you were there, what would you think of? The space you inhabit, or the mind you say you do? The isles of grain or alpine hot and shoulders and mother's voice, you and is Eden tomorrow. If tomorrow is Eden, then where are you? Structurally in the concept of time, if there is no beginning, you are not, but the thin skin of the hunted whale. Poured over into grapes or eels, the teeth, the fibrous sun, isinglass, flare, brooding, fibrous, wave after tired wave, terrible whiteness. Intentionally left blank, the weakly emptied conform of mighty mattresses, spigot of Aptian brood, the slow nouveau. If I call you spit, do you think of squares? Or do you think of the modern word, the life that is now, the modern word? Super, the highway, the belly of the slaughterhouse, the ejecting of death bores and bleeding life. Tell you what, they didn't start this way. Chew. I The mist of ink gateways afford and spoke the particles, the shit like herbs, fresh, long range overblown. This the bar, Bronco cloud, and also asks for fives, and also sees us as many of them that it can grab. Situation, not with ears damaged full of chatter, all eyes vaulting for all clattery lights. Meter syllable, play the world. This slab is the way they say I love you. These curtains are these. These buttons are under, man. These buttons are under. orienting history throughout every I hear the boundless sound of the world's the meditation is set waiting in the 10 minutes after work while his coffee set. And there are so many other stories. They have been reading and writing out loud each week thanks to the young poets hustle. So much good news 9 to 5 in the data processing company with the nearly overloaded by the graveyard to pick up to 5 cups of coffee a day and pursue reading. Visit with friends who have known their poetry, all writing by memories and documents in some way. To sustain itself in mesh, to see the world is fluid and unholy. To believe that solid is to grant to yourself the denial itself. That all objects carry within them enough spaces to merge with the world of zero. God will suppose it is always rude. As it's fun, you simultaneously define and undefine. Each statement clearer and closer as the other fades away. This definition is equal parts imagination and memory, emotion and context, culture and family, and by so defining, you get at the truest definition of a thing, which is the dissonance its known creates inside, the way it functions as opposed to the particle. The Carlisle pattern distance correction, geopositional network mapping corporations did, all was ensured that they were the first on the origin and the second, from way back, with the design of the second, with the outloading of espionage and the influx of information with its Cold War, its how much of humanity remains in the influx of fear, signs of command from the animal meant and aftermath exhausted, holding out, water log gathering, why should this be true? And how we twisted reality to acknowledge the last place, most distinctive distinction, when actual lived experience is verbal. I guess I call it exponential meaning, not as not as some pursuing a lofty goal, but calling exponential meaning as an exercise of celebration. To always question preconceived, to continue unearthing. Thanks for coming. Thanks, everybody. You have a good night. See you next time. Wow, barely. Thanks so much.
Yeah.
I never get video of me. Let's see if I tuned this right. Nope. Castle for your heart, my love, though you return it unseen, inertia, feral slime, tendril on stone, tendril on stone, tendril on stone, tendril on stone, a fortress for your minds, my love. Drawbridge chain is snapped out. Ectoplasm surround your crown. Enchanted shift, death chrysalis. Enchanted shift, Thanks for coming on Poetry, everyone. Have a good night. Blue jay, hare, crow, coyote, the horror of being. Grocery up the hill in arms, sanctuary still exists. See, I called and left a message. Wanted to say I worked on my word O piece. This morning afternoon I awake and use found knowledge of the crypt accumulate treasures left for the seeking dead, who feel life as the brush up against solid spaces were left, the urn and manifesto, the mask and their pets. I had this thought almost a year ago. At the cherry pit, the spirit is all around in each multiple of one soul, tremendous energy, and that in there swirling they graze. Upon our living which brings these energy memory, this personifies them, and if they are without content, the seeking keep doing so. It is true that one particle of energy can be many different beings. I tremble at what is happening. I am called to the bedroom by the ferryman's radio. Still, no one thing is loud enough today. I'm preparing for a trip to California. Maybe it'll take care of my Izzy cat, and I'm not sure how long I'm gone, but then I'm leaving. Thinking about what I'll regret my whole life, currently relishing in the act of being there. I know you get that.
Waiting on autumn's first rain to wash the dust between land and sky. The warmth of yellow.
I am thinking of you and wishing word could provide the rest of my body to hold your spaces. From ever wretched corner I find my love, and in this feed it as the unmoving brick who leans to the fluid, the fat gludge, heavy and good, powerful nectar, your ancientness on tongue to throat, bulb and root, nutrient-rich pudding, arrested, vacuous regilement seed, and of these newfound spaces, scratches and clicks, rind, whistles and grates, finch, unholy, Caesarance betries, brimming of you the tropics whirring, pretonal humidity, of you to this love, then turns to bloom, a new appalling color and shape, marvelous complexity of loom. With that, we're near the end, folks. Almost. Can we give it up for all the performers again one more time? I love that each Unpoetry is a little strange in its own amorphous way. I don't know. I love them so much. I love doing this. I love that there's like a weird little intimate, no bullshit vibe to it. Just a bunch of people in a room. I'm gonna hope this isn't loud, but sometimes I hit the wrong button, so give me a few. But that's the wrong button. Anyways, what can I say? We can do a little intro while I jiggle around with these chords in a way. Thing about Unpoetry, everybody, or as I've come to figure it out, because all I do is write the word un in front of things now, is remember that Unpoetry is verbal, right? It's not, when you say it's not a thing, you're it's definitive. That is not something. When you say undo, unwind, unpoetry, that's an action, right? How do you do that, is the question. Also the wrong button. They carried you in your paladin gown, all stretched out and sedated and waiting for the end. To say at the end you lose is to say that you were. 2024, baby. That's the ending you described. 2024, that's how you undulated. The prickling strong restraint on Thursday for your mending. I feel the solar spell had been soothing, mutilated, accumulate density, accentuate the atrophy, talk round the weather, near the affected cause to cold white feet, get none or anyone's wear, close to the hatching. Spokesman memorial, gallbladder composed, glimpse after more, then some closet space. Your closet space vibration without receptacle. The growing of the vat that toothed its own solar coaxial distance. The wailing that ain't gone, the gone left, and the fingers have done this. 10 feet lower to blue eye. You created the tribunal call. Your tribunal call held you there in the tribunal call. Electroanima, unholy, battle damage, renewed, ultraviolet plates, and the shroud of war, I believe again. You now created this path, I feel you slip between my fingers. 10 feet lower, 10 feet straight. The empire of the dark gateway does sing of blankets on the floor. What's left of your garish absence? This is the receptacle. The ordained announcement, the long week awakening. Unloading the wood from the proper pose, you don't realize me? Don't you realize me? Don't you realize the feet that are growing out of the stone flowers? At the center we stalk around the nucleus of affected death. White heat is cold. Hatching is new. The duodenum pool. Chalk or lanterns is what you subsist on the facility walls. How much presence as the tensest realization? Not of you, spun patriarch, more than renewed violence. You hate the farthest corner, R is the middle I'm at. We talk around the weather, bloated, grotesque, the rhetoric of limbs thus accentuated atrophy back to left and then again, finding me within all the sickly turning, the labyrinth. I miss your sleep on my feet terribly. At the center, seek about the weather, speaking situational kindness. The gallbladder composed of glimpse after bore. Patriarch called upon me today, wondering aloud, the being stated of allotments. All is curled on the couch, purring. There was sawdust on everything. Everything tangible, absence, adored, coat rack, torn throb, writing hand, excruciating. I feel you slip between my fingers. 10 feet lower from the string. On the Thursday for your mending. Let the morning take your place. Oh, don't you realize me? Or must I strike the proper pose? And the black gates of the empire, your blankets strewn across the floor. Thanks for coming on Poetry. I'll put on some music.